When G7 leaders assemble here in Cornwall on Friday, it will be a chance for Britain to burnish its reputation overseas after the turmoil of Brexit. In the past few months, the UK shifted its foreign policy away from Europe to India, Japan and Australia. The government has spent billions of dollars on this state-of-the-art aircraft carrier, currently on a world tour, bringing British sea power to the reaches of its former empire. But where Britain used to lead the way in supporting the world's most vulnerable people, the government's now under fire for slashing its foreign aid budget by $5.5 billion, including relief for Yemen, the world's worst humanitarian disaster, where cash-strapped projects are facing closure. The cuts also affect aid to the UN children's agency UNICEF and other life-saving projects in Syria, Ethiopia and Afghanistan. Hundreds of charities, academics and activists have signed a joint letter urging the government to reconsider.
It doesn't make any sense economically, financially, politically, diplomatically, of course morally, or in the humanitarian consequences of it. And I'm very much afraid that something that we're told is temporary will become permanent.
The British Foreign Office says the cuts are part of a strategic shift in government spending, a response to the economic shock caused by the global pandemic. The suggestion is that when the worst is over, that spending on foreign aid will steadily increase. Despite the pandemic, official international development assistance in 2020 rose to its highest level ever. The US is the biggest aid donor, followed by Germany. Britain is third.
All the other G7 countries are at least maintaining, if not increasing their aid. So Germany, France, Japan, the US, they're all increasing their aid despite times being tough at home, while the UK is decreasing. So it's isolating itself just when it needs to be leading the way.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson now faces a major rebellion about the cuts, with a growing number of MPs, including the former Prime Minister Theresa May, backing an amendment to force the government to make up the shortfall. When it comes to foreign aid, a growing number of voices are urging Britain to lead from the front. Neave, Al Jazeera, London.